What's up YouTube, welcome back to another video on my channel Skotrix, and today as you can see we are back on NBA 2K21 for another build guide video. And in today's video I'm going to be showing y'all how to build Bronny James in NBA 2K21. This build is amazing. It's a really good all around guard build. If you can get it to 99 overall, it gets contact dunks, a really high 3-point rating, pro dribble moves, and a ton of other stuff, as well as being an amazing defender build. So without further ado, let's get right into the video here. Alright, so on this first screen, not too much really matters. Position, point guard, hand doesn't matter, jersey number doesn't matter, name doesn't matter. You can set that up however you want. I know I have the Steph Curry face scan here, but just imagine that's Bronny. So then you can go ahead and click continue with that. Now for the pie chart, you want to take this one right here, a little bit more blue than green. It's the third one right there, right between the blue and green one that's perfectly balanced. It has slightly more blue than green. You're going to want to go ahead and take that one. Now for the physicals pie chart, you obviously want to take pure speed. You want to be as fast as possible with this build. So you're going to go ahead and choose this one right here, the top one. Now for the attribute and badge distribution right here. First for finishing, you want to max out close shot, driving layup, and driving dunk. And then just go back up to close shot and bring down your close shot to 85. You still have those 16 finishing badges. You can see if you bring it down any more, it goes down to 15. So you don't want that. You want to make sure you have those 16. So 85 right there for close shot. Then you can go down to shooting, max out mid-range, three-pointer, free throw, and you can see that also gives you 16 shooting badges. If you bring down anything, it goes down to 15. Don't want that. You want to have 16 finishing and 16 shooting. Then you can go down to playmaking, max out pass accuracy and ball handle, just like that. 13 playmaking badges right there. And then you want to go down to defense, max out perimeter, lateral, steal, block, defensive rebound, and then just put these last two right here into interior defense. You can see that gives you 7 defense badges right there. So this build has really good all-around badge distribution, as well as having quite a few overall badges. And this is the final attribute and badge distribution. Then you can go ahead and click continue. For the body shape, doesn't matter, you can take whatever you want. I would say closest to Bronny would probably be defined maybe, but you could take whatever you want right there. And then for height, you want to go down 1 to 6'2". You can see this brings down your driving dunk 1. Don't worry about that, but it does bring your ball handle up 1 as well, which is really good because then you only have to be 96 overall to get pro dribble moves, and it brings your speed up to 87, which is nice. And with the driving dunk, you can still get contact dunks if you get to 99.9 overall with this build, which is pretty hard to maintain in the park. But if you play like career mode or 5-on-5 online, it shouldn't be too hard to maintain a 99.9 overall as long as you're winning your games. But even in the park, you don't need contact dunk animations to be able to dunk on people. And you can see you also have above 90 driving layup, so you'll be able to finish at the rim really good with this build. Go ahead and confirm that. For weight, you just want to go all the way down to minimum 165 right here, and then just bring it up 3 so you get that extra strength and interior defense that you lost. You don't lose anything else for bringing it up 3 above minimum, so that's where you want to have it right there, 168. Go ahead and confirm that. Now for the wingspan, this right here, you just want to leave a base. You could bring it up 1. You see your shooting attributes go down 1 each, but your driving dunk does go up 1, so you'd be able to get contact dunks earlier and easier. But I don't think it's worth it. I think just leaving it at base is the way to go for this build. Go ahead and confirm it like that. Now for the takeover, lots of personal preference here. You could really take whichever one you want. They're all good, except for really the playmaker one, because it's pretty hard to take ankles with this takeover equipped. Even if you have ankle breaker on Hall of Fame, it is pretty hard to get ankle breakers in this game. Hopefully they'll make it easier in the future in a patch or something, but right now this is a pretty tough takeover to get ankles with. So if you're going to take this takeover, just know it's really good for passing still, but not as good for ankle breakers. Spot up shooter is an amazing takeover, one of the best in the game. Same thing with shot creator, but I think for this build I would recommend spot up shooter, just because your mid-range and 3-pointer are only around 80, so you don't really want to be shooting fadeaways as much as you probably want to be shooting, you know, standstill shots. And then the slasher is obviously a good takeover as well. But I think for this one, I'm going to take the spot up shooter. Go ahead and confirm that. And you can see right here, boom, mid-range slasher, shades of Kevin Johnson, Steph Curry, and Ja Morant. Now, obviously, this build won't be similar to Bronny because he's not even in the league yet, but it does play like him. It's a really good build. Now, I'm going to show you guys really quickly how to put on the badges for this build, or how I would recommend putting them on. I recommend you stay around for this so you can see. It'll only take a second, and I'll show you guys the best badges. I'll also show you the attributes right here. You can pause the video if you want to see these. But now onto the badges. First off, for finishing, I say you want to get contact finisher up to Hall of Fame, especially if you get contact dunks. Then you want to go to slithery, get that up to Hall of Fame as well. Then relentless, put that on Hall of Fame, and then consistent on Hall of Fame as well. This is really all you need for finishing. You'll be able to finish consistently at the rim with this. You could also put Giant Slayer if you don't think you're going to need consistent, but I think consistent is a really good badge this year, so I'm going to put that on just like that. Now for shooting right here, you want to get corner specialist on silver, Deadeye on gold, hot zone hunter on gold, range extender on gold, Green Machine on silver, and then Volume Shooter on bronze, Tireless Shooter on bronze, and then Flexible Release on bronze, just like this. This is how I recommend setting up the shooting badges for this build. Then you can go ahead and confirm it just like that. There is a little bit of personal preference for shooting though, depending on your style. But now onto playmaking, I say Dimer on gold, Handles for Days on gold, Quick First Step on gold, Unpluckable on gold, and then Floor General on bronze, just like that. That's how I recommend putting the playmaking badges. I'm gonna go ahead and confirm that. That's really all I need for playmaking. Then for defense, Gold Clamps, Gold Intimidator. I know some people say these badges were nerfed this year. They kind of were, but they're still really good badges, still really important. So I recommend getting both of those to gold, and then with your last badge you could put it into either Interceptor or Chase Down Artist. It's really up to you. I'm gonna put it into Interceptor. I like having Interceptor at least on bronze. Go ahead and confirm that, and there you guys go. That is how you build the Bronny James build in NBA 2K21. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you like the video, subscribe to my channel if you're new, and also go follow me over on Twitch. I'll have the link in the description. I stream basically daily over there. Really appreciate all y'all who've been taking the time to check me out on Twitch and coming through to the streams. But anyways, that's gonna be it. Alright, peace.